Hey everyone, so here's part 3 of the one where Morgan came in and saved the day for them because she sent them money before because she said, is your Venmo still the same? This is Tim and Angela, by the way. Dry begging for all kinds of stuff, Arby's, coffee, clothes, room rent. It never stops with these two. And then apparently they start messaging Morgan people. And
But
then
Tulsa, I
probably
did
makes her
change that.
mad and makes
Earlier,
them
I had the
send
good
more
news
money.
that I
But
was
let's
had
watch.
some very good prospects for jobs. The bad news was I didn't have any gas to go get them, go to them. We got help with the gas. Then we was trying to get some help with some food, and then that kind of fell through. They will, Morgan. The best thing to do with them is just block them because they're not going to. No matter how you ask them, they're not going to stop.
In my opinion, when people do that, they go messaging these people that are saying they helped. It makes them give them more, guys. I think we just keep exposing them, keep pushing on it, keep pushing. It works. Messaging these people that are helping makes them help more.
I hate it. I hate that they do that to everybody. It's like Morgan's been in here. Twisted, you've been in here. All y'all been in here for a while. Y'all made y'all's mind up about me and Angela.
So when Morgan came back and said the awareness is messaging her, it fits right into Tim and Angela's narrative about how they're being treated, how everybody goes real life with stuff. We need to stop doing that, guys. In my opinion, I think it's a bad move.
Here with
What I'm thinking is, you highlight the name, you like kind of show the profile, you say, hey, Morgan came in and saved the day, which she did, but don't go messaging her in real life. If that even happened, that might be part of their scheme, their scam. They might have somebody working with them. I feel like they have people working with them to help bring this money in.
Give y'all the twinkle finger. Thank you for that, Morgan. Appreciate that. I think they actually made a video about you, Tulsa. Or you was in a video or something at one point. But thank you so much, Morgan, for the help. We definitely appreciate that.
Most definitely.
It's like, this is the way I say things. When we was doing better and I wanted to help somebody out with some money, I made my own decision out based on what I thought about the person. I sat there, I got to know the person, I listened to them, I talked with them, and then if I decided I was going to help them, I'd help them. And it was off my own decision. It wasn't because some stranger to me and told me a bunch of stuff. I feel like, and I could be wrong, I don't think I am, but I feel like if you can be persuaded that quickly from wanting to help someone to not wanting to help someone just by taking someone's word and not learning about that person, you didn't want to help to begin with.
No, that's not how it works. You use pity. You use bullying. You say people are bullying you, and you get these people to feel sorry for you, and then people message them, and then they do feel sorry for you. So your little scam or scheme works.
That's with anything in life. That's with helping somebody on here, helping somebody in real life, helping donate to somewhere. Exactly, Morgan. That's all I ask people to do. And thank you again for the help. It's really appreciated. But I feel like if you go, hey, I'm going to help you out, but then you let one person tell you this person's a horrible person, don't do it, and you change your mind off of that, then you wasn't going to help to begin with. You didn't want to help. I feel like if you sit here, you listen to what they got to say, you do your research, and then you decide on your own free will, hey, I don't think I want to help this person. Hey, that's your business. It's your business whether you help someone or not. That's just how I feel about it. I might be saying it wrong. I might be completely wrong in a situation, but the long-term plan is to get another job, get working, and build myself back up on my feet.
Well, obviously the Twisted Kitty, the Tulsa, the Morgan have all helped him before because he basically said it. So they're longtime enablers, and they hope to drag
like I
new
was
people
doing
in. Is what they
at Harbor Freight. That's the long term.
Sorry to butt in real quick again. I just wanted to show right there his Harbor Freight story. He had to bring it back up to bring pity, make people feel sorry for him, and make him look bullied.
I don't deal with BS and crap here. Can you please help me? And if I'm asking you for help, then you have every right to ask me why I'm asking for help. but you don't have the right to be rude about it. And he just realized he left his keys in his truck this morning when he got picked up for work. Man, watching this guy drop this other guy off at his truck out here, and that's when he realized that the keys were still in his truck. That's why it pays to put that code into your door there. Now, my wife didn't send the letter to him. Someone said, you're the blame for me losing that job. She didn't send the letter into him. She didn't send the letter into the Dollar Tree and to the Walmart and to Tractor Supply either, when I wasn't even working there.
So Cooperman said, your wife is to blame for you losing that job. So allegedly he's saying she sent the letters. And who? Walmart, Tractor Supply, all these places contacted this celebrity and told him that they were sending letters to him? Bull crap. That's bullshit.
See what I mean by rudeness? And then bam. Cooper, you can keep your mind somewhere else. No, you won't. He won't be back. We got in his truck. That's good.
Yeah, I think he done it through his sunroof.
No, he called somebody and asked them to pop their keys, pop his truck.
Oh, okay. Well, I seen him do something.
He might have had OnStar or something.
Might have.
Yeah, I seen him up there on the sunroof, but he couldn't get in. Then he made a phone call. Yeah, I mean, they sent letters in to several different places because I've applied at some places. They went, hey, I got a letter on you a few weeks back, and I just threw it in the trash because I didn't know who he was. You know, so when the first round of letters was coming out, they was just randomly guessing, and then yeah, she let it slip on a live. But
I did let it slip on a live, and I do blame myself, and I've apologized for it 100 times, and I don't need somebody that don't even matter, somebody we don't even know who they are, to come on here and say it was my fault.
Well, the first letter it got was dated before you even said it, so it was dated before that live.
So Angie ran his big mouth and got him fired, but I think everybody figured out where he worked. He had the blue shirt on. That's what they wear at Harbor Freight, because we have one. They wear the blue shirts. Pretty obvious, but maybe she wrote the letters. It's like I think she did, allegedly.
So they had to send
if
it
there
out
was even letters sent.
before that. Lady Red, I agree with you. Wild Child, I agree with her too. She apologized to me. I'm like, you don't have to apologize. The first letter Harbor Freight had was dated right after I started working there. And it was several weeks after I started working there before she said where it was. I'm going to tell you why it makes sense for them to do that. Because as soon as I get a job, they start running he's going to come up with a story that we cost him the job. And then when they cost me the job, but see, he done it. We didn't do nothing. We didn't call in. We didn't send any letters. We didn't do this. We didn't do that. And then I have to get back on here to get help. And then they stream me. And then guess what they get while they're streaming? A good portion of them gets gifts the whole time they're streaming. I looked up one of them. Then I'm going to answer that question in a second. Taco Bella. What was I saying? They're making money off of they're streaming my live. Then they'll go to someone else's live. Then they'll go to this person's live. And then when none of us are actually on, guess what they do? They go to these lives of people who are battling and make fun of them doing that and this, that, and the other. So I went, got a job, was working, wasn't on here much, and they missed some of their income. Some of the letters had different addresses. That's why I say they and them. So, and I say they because when one of the fearless leaders of the awareness group sits there and goes, we have to do whatever is necessary to stop them. That's a bold statement. All right, just grab me. Thank you for all the gifts.
So you're taking that out of context, you big bowling ball. It's meaning expose you for what you're doing here. And that means begging, scamming, and continuously asking for other people's money to fund you. It's
and you have fun with them kids.
Gross.
So that's exactly why I say they and them, because it's they and them doing it. But I've talked about them way too much right now. I'm really trying not to. I don't want to talk about them that much, but I end up doing it because it's a big chunk of my life that I'm dealing with right now.
Hey, yeah, I know, but I still fight with that.
I tell her all the time, and it happened. It's over. It's done. If you could get in a time machine today and go back in time, is that the one thing you would change? Then it's not that big of a thing to worry about. Thank you, Renee. I'm wearing the hat because the hair is a mess. Yeah, Morgan, somewhere along the way, we've lost our winter stuff. I don't know. I think it was in a box that got left behind somewhere, and I didn't realize it got left behind. I thought it was packed into the trunk, so I can't find a sweater.
So when you're basically living out of your car and you have very few things like you claim, you don't just leave a box behind unless you trash everywhere you live and you just leave garbage everywhere. You didn't lose your winter clothes. That's just another dry bag.
So we've got to get on top of that soon. I'll wear shorts up to almost December. So, hey, Strawberry Kisses, how have you been lately? Ain't seen you in a while. Doing pretty good. One of them situations where we could be better, could be worse, but counting our blessings that we're as good as we are, right? Yeah, I haven't seen you on in a long time. We're not going to be on much longer. We've gotten a little bit of help. We don't have anything towards the room. We have some for some food. So we've got a little help. Very thankful for that. We got $25 to be transparent with everybody. So we're still $45 off from the room, and we'd still have to have something to eat. Yeah, Dodo Bird, we tried that earlier. That's why we're still out, because we didn't go back to the room, because we just didn't want to waste the gas, to where if we got some help, I'd have to come all the way back out here to get something to eat.
It sounds good.
Big League Chew.
And I hadn't had it in a long time. Arby's.
Yeah, it does, but we got to take what we got to the grocery store.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Never had Arby's is pretty good. Thank you, Dodo.
I'm going to tell you right now, I would not be on TikTok Live begging for money and then say what sounds good was Arby's, one of the most expensive fast food restaurants around. She wants an Arby's gift card. She wants DoorDash for Arby's, guys. I wouldn't say that, Angela. That's stupid.
Yeah, Arby's has gotten expensive. You can buy Wendy's chili in a can now.
Yeah, my God, it's $5.
Well, I was just saying, you go pay for that much for a big can of it over there, though, ain't you?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Lady Red, by the time you buy food at the grocery store, it's cheap to eat out.
Yeah.
You're right on that, but I'll grab ramen noodles and stuff like that to last a little bit. And so then we're not like buying meals that we can just flat out cook. Like, we're buying something we can throw in the air fryer. We don't have a full kitchen. We just got a microwave in her and fry them alone. Our most prized possession. Hey, Bama girl. Strawberry Kisses, we are still bouncing back and forth between the hotel and our car. Lord, I couldn't tell you the last time I've been to an Olive Garden. We don't have one here. And if we drive to Jackson to eat Italian food, we go to Old Town Spaghetti store over Olive Garden. So if we're going to go to Jackson to eat Italian food, we're going to make the 45-minute drive. We're going to go to a real Italian place, like their Old Town Spaghetti store. So good. Lord, we ain't been there in 2 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Your birthday last year.
Yeah.
Josh came down and took you.
Mm-hmm.
Put you to sleep, ain't it? Well, guys, we're not going to spend too much longer on live. I've gotten some help today. We got 25 that we're going to use for food. Unless somebody sends the other 45, then we'll use it for the hotel and figure out food. Well, Morgan, you're famous now. She said a word and it's just made a whole video about her helping. You made it to the big leagues now, Morgan. How's that not harassing? How's that not harassing somebody? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand how that's not harassment. You did something I don't like, so let me go make a video telling everybody in the world that I don't like it and why they shouldn't like it too. Childish. It's like being on the playground and you took my ball and I'm going to tell all my friends not to play ball with you anymore. But, it was your ball. It wasn't their ball. They just thought it was their ball because they feel entitled to it. It's like, make a video explaining why y'all feel so entitled to tell people what they can do with the money they earn. Better yet, make a video where y'all have decided to take these excellent skills that some of y'all possess on finding things out about people and make videos about how y'all are helping local law enforcement finding missing people, locating a child that's run away. Y'all do that because it's clearly you're doing no good in this world by doing what you're doing now.
Well, the good I find in it is trying to warn unsuspecting individuals that are low income, on a fixed income, from helping you and giving you their money because they think you're hungry. There's people with really kind hearts that will go without for you, and you're disgusting for that.
But some of y'all have these amazing skill sets to where y'all could probably tell me where I'm sitting right now, but y'all can't use those for anything besides butting into someone's life. She's literally reading something, shaking her head. You know how much better I would feel at the end of the day if I had these amazing skill sets that some of these awareness people have? If I found a child that was missing.
Well, you big dumbass, why don't you spend some time doing that then? You keep telling everybody else to do it. Why don't you do it? You're not doing anything else but begging for money on the internet, living on other people's money. This was the part 3. We'll see if they show up in the next day or two because I don't know how long that lady paid them up, but she definitely paid them up. Morgan paid them up. Anyways, this was the part 3. I'm going to work on the family that lives in the van. They were on yesterday, but they were really super glitchy. But I'll see what I can put together out of it. Leave a comment, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.